During the early stages of my coursework, I used media technology such as iCal to help me plan each stage of the task so that I'd be able to work effectively and keep up to date with my work. iCal also enabled me to stay focused with each task and allowed me to compare how much work I had completed against the targets that I had set. For the research stage of my A2 music video, I primarily use media technology such as Google and YouTube to help me to research different kinds of acoustic music videos that would help me to gain some good ideas for my actual video. I use Google to search for acoustic videos and then use YouTube to watch them. Once I had found a shot that I liked, I took a screen grab of it and uploaded it onto Blogger. This media technology was really useful throughout the entire stage of the coursework, as it enabled me to constantly upload my progress throughout each stage of the task. Other media technology that I used in the research stage of my task was SurveyMonkey. I used this to create a survey that aimed at giving me an idea of the kind of music video that people prefer to watch, as well as if they prefer a video that relies heavily on a narrative rather than shots of the artist or band. Once I'd created the survey, I uploaded it onto Twitter and Facebook, and this allowed me to gain some useful feedback that I could use when creating my own video. In the planning stage, I first went out and scouted possible locations that I could use for my music video. Whilst doing this, I took some pictures of the locations and uploaded them onto Blogger. I also created a short music video using the images, whilst the song that I had chosen to cover played in the background. Once I'd created the video, I was able to upload it onto my YouTube channel and then embed it onto Blogger. After I'd chosen the location, I then went about creating a storyboard for my music video. Once I'd done this, I created an animatic and uploaded it onto YouTube. I then went about holding auditions for possible actors and filmed the process, which I also uploaded onto my YouTube channel. I also had the opportunity to use the 7D cameras, which enabled me to practice using the aperture and create depth of field shots, which allowed me to become familiarised with the equipment that I'd be using for my final video. I was also able to have a go using the dolly and crane, which I did not actually use for my final film, but was available if I needed to use it. I also played around with InDesign and created a weird landscape using different images. For the construction stage of the task, I used InDesign, Photoshop, Final Cut Pro and iPhoto to create both my music video and my ancillary tasks. I used iPhoto to import the images and footage that I had taken onto the Mac and then copied them into Final Cut Pro and InDesign. I used Final Cut Pro to edit my footage and create the music video. For the ancillary tasks, which included making a poster and digipack for the artist and album, I used Adobe InDesign and Photoshop to create the digipack and poster. The majority of the ancillary tasks were designed on InDesign, however some images required a different colour or filter, so I did this in Photoshop. In the evaluation stage, I used my YouTube channel to upload the final music video and then embed it onto Blogger. I also used social networking sites such as Facebook and Twitter to share my video in order to receive user feedback. This was really useful as I was able to take the comments on board and change my video accordingly.